I see a lot of people leaving jobs to work on social media. It's a good idea, but I tend to panic when people tell me that, I just left. I didn't have any savings, but it was just a leap of faith. And I'm thinking, social media is not, I know it pays a lot of money, but until it is paid you that significant amount of money which you manage to save, I don't think you should be leaving the job. The best way to do it, rather, probably is to work part time, reduce maybe your working hours, and maybe do three quarters in your workplace and do the other quarter on social media. And if social media is picking up, reduce with another day at work, and then you do half job, half social media. And then once you see so that social media has picked up, then you can leave your job and concentrate on social media. Why am I saying this? Because I've been on social media for 2 years, and I think I got monetized this year, last year, but the whole of last year I was demonetized because I broke the community guidelines on Facebook, and I was quite annoyed. So I'm thinking that if you get those strikes where your source of income is stopped because you're violated, how are you going to survive? So the way forward is to have all platforms monetized. Facebook monetized, TikTok monetized, YouTube monetized, Instagram monetized. Then that way you know that if you've got a violation on Facebook, at least you're gonna get some income on YouTube and on Instagram. And I've also realized that it's not easy to be consistent on all sites. It's hard. There are times when I feel like posting like 8 posts a day on both, especially Facebook, but I tell you, it's not possible. I tried it, it didn't work. So I'm just thinking, uh, how is that going to work? I don't know how everybody else is doing it. I think once you dedicate time to say, these 2 days I'm going to be doing like a social media, you will be just repurposing your content. So you just shoot your content once, and then the same content you're going to be publishing on all platforms will be the same. Maybe that way that would work, but otherwise, creating content as well on its own is not a joke. I've actually realized that it's really work, but it's enjoyable if you like it. I love video. I love listening to my own voice. I actually listen to my videos. Sometimes I just put them on and start listening to myself, how I speak, where I'm going wrong, what I said. And I've actually learned to not to put too much pressure on myself as well when I'm recording. I allowed myself to make mistakes. So sometimes you see my videos are not edited. I just speak and post. Unless I've said something very, very, very wrong. Well, probably that way I would change. But otherwise, if you listen to my videos, you see that sometimes I stumble, sometimes I say the wrong words, I just continue. And I know that people will pick it up and they will start engaging in the comment section. Oh, you've pronounced that word wrong. You shouldn't be saying it that way. You pronounce it like this. So that's fine. It's part of engagement. I like that. I love that part. Yeah. So yes. Yeah. I don't want to divert from what I'm saying. I'm talking about um leaving your job to come and do social media. I would do it maybe long term. Once I'm earning 3 times what I earn on my main job, then I would be able to say bye to my job. But as for now, I'm aiming for 50-50. 50% social media, 50% my job, in that order, because I just feel like one day you just wake up and all those platforms won't be there. And what's next? That would be disaster. Disaster. I can't afford to do those risks because I've got children. So if I was on my own, I would risk anything. I would try all things. But because the children around who need to be looked after, I can't make those silly decisions of just leaving the job to come and work on social media. Not everybody here, some people tell us how much they earn, but they don't tell us that this the money fluctuates. Sometimes you get more, sometimes you get less, you know, all those things. They have to factor that in when you are going to be on social media. Yeah. But as for me, I think within the next year, I want to put so much effort on just building my platforms, building my social media presence, see if I can get more followers on all my platforms, increase my income. And once that's done, I think I'll be working towards retiring to social media. Okay, and we've been doing very well. TikTok is doing well, but TikTok is the worst a site. It doesn't pay that well, but it's good for building audience and maybe directing people to other platforms because it's easier for people to join on YouTube, sorry, on TikTok and Facebook than on YouTube. YouTube is the hardest. It's hard to have followers on YouTube. And even if when you see that sometimes if you direct people to come and watch a video on YouTube, not everybody is able to do that. Some people they just decide not to because they can't afford it.